All right, good morning. Should be live here. TGIF. Gonna see what I can get finished on this Darth Vader sketch cover commission here. The lightsaber in the stone, or in this case, lightsaber in the helmet. Let's get this video shared out. Let's see. Can I make this share much quicker? Nope, no I can't. Oh, come on, Facebook. All right, I hope that's enough sharing. Hopefully we get some folks in here watching. Tonight, Friday night draw. Don't forget to join Rodney Fike and I, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to draw a little bit of Tom and Jerry tonight in honor of the movie coming out. I think the movie starts today in theaters and on HBO Max. All right, what the heck? We're going to get that tweeted out. All right. Slow day here, I guess. Build up some color on the lightsaber here. Get a little bit of that glow going. Oh, that's a lot dark. Let's try some cadmium here. Colors kind of blended here. James, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. He's in his typical nap position over here, holding down the fort. All right, we got some reds, pinks, all that going down on the lightsaber blade. Let's see what we can get some of the rest of this here. Yes, he's just resting his eyes. He's just taking it easy until one of those do-gooders show up. All right, I'm gonna start laying down a neutral gray in the background here. Looks like a few new folks are joining in. Feel free to throw questions, comments, what have you in the chat or the comments section. Working on adding some color to this Vader commission. Andre's here. What is up, Andre? Hey, got to see a little bit of your live stream last night where you're talking about the sketch cards and people painting over the photos. It's kind of crazy because I had some various mixed feelings on that whole thing. That people are doing that. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a little crazy. Andre's got comments. All right. Well, hey, we could use some comments. It's a little quiet in here this morning. Did you get yourself some chocolate covered nuts yesterday for chocolate covered nut day? So much gray. Andre, totally agree with you. Um, kind of struggle with a little bit of that myself because, uh, like I in college I took a painting class that was basically learning how to paint like the old masters, which back in the day they used the camera obscura and I can't remember the name for the other one, camera lucidia or something like that. Where they would basically, trace over a projection of whatever their subject was they were going to paint. That's how they figured out how the old masters painted so realistically and whatnot. And we kind of modernized that in the class by taking a photo and transferring it, but transferring it by hand with a special type of charcoal pencil um, to do a super photorealistic painting. Um, but then it's like I don't know. I think it was my senior year at college. Is that uh, the college put in a brand new printing department, and so one of the guys I was in class with, he was just like, why sit here and do all this work on a drawing? Just took the photograph he was going to paint, printed out a black and white version of it on canvas over at the new printing department, and painted over it, and it just blew the mind of the professor of the class because he had been doing these paintings for a number of years where they're super hyper realistic, and he would either shoot the photos himself or he would bring in photographers to do the photos for him and all this stuff and whatever. And it was just like, light bulb went off. Like my job just got easier. And, in commercial art, that kind of stuff gets used a lot and all this stuff. So it's like, I see where people get the ideas from it, but it's like, there's so much more you got to get into it where it's like, you got to be the one shooting, lighting the photo and all this stuff. And it comes down to copyright stuff and yada, yada, yada. It's just crazy. So it was really interesting to see that people are trying to pull that with sketch cards. And it was definitely an eye-opening thing last night to see that. Hey, Pops, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, Andre, it's definitely part of commercial art. And, you just got to be upfront about it. Tell people how you're doing the technique and stuff. Don't claim it's one thing versus another. It's just, I don't know. It's so bizarre. And probably all the stuff I'm rambling about, people are like, what the heck are you talking about? Let's see here. What color do we want to go with in the background? Oh, this marker is definitely going to need a refill. James is right. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Tonight, Rodney and I are drawing Tom and Jerry. Gonna be streaming that 8 p.m. Eastern. Doing a little sketch off battle and diving into, depending on how far I get with this, I doubt I'll get this finished this morning. But I'll be working on this, and my next commission up that I can work on the stream is Batman with the Infinity Gauntlet. Let's see what this color. Yeah, this will work. Can you suggest a theme for our Tom and Jerry sketches? You can suggest it. Doesn't mean we're gonna do it, but yeah, go for it. I think I'm drawing Tom tonight. I think that's what they said last night. I don't remember. My head's filled with all the other junk on the to-do list. I'm gonna take a wild stab that. Yep, I was gonna say somebody's gonna be a stripper or something. S&M, Tom and Jerry, boom, you're welcome. Andre just wants to see us canceled. Gotta wait for that kind of stuff until you can buy our calendar. Venomized Tom and Jerry. Nice. Oh, maybe I can remember that one for this evening. I don't know. I don't think I've ever drawn Tom and Jerry, so this ought to be interesting. Oh, this marker's totally shot as well. I'm totally looking to get a little compressor for the whole airbrush thing. Andre, you can take partial responsibility in that one because you've asked me about it a couple times, and I was like, yeah, I think it's something I want to invest in. Because I totally, on the Vader Ahsoka commission, totally broke out the Copic airbrush and did the background. But the thing I got right now, it shoots out with a can of compressed air. So gonna look at getting a little compressor that hopefully won't drive Indy nuts because he did not like the noise from the can of air. At least I'm assuming it's the noise. I don't know if it puts off a scent that he can smell. I don't know. Yeah, if we do the S&M versions, we might have to blur out the drawings. $35 on a cheap eBay one. All right. Might have to look into that. Started looking at them last week, and then I found out the deadline on this book was a lot sooner than I expected, so I had to start cranking on pages a lot faster. So I've been trying to knock out like anywhere between a page, 2 pages a day, which is a little brutal at times. I know you said you haven't tried out the compressor, so I was gonna ask. I'm assuming you're gonna use it with the acrylics once you do break it out. Curious to see how that might work on a sketch cover. I've seen a couple of videos of some folks lately doing some airbrushing stuff on these sketch covers, and they look really nice. I'm not versed enough in the airbrushing to dive right into it, but I do want to give it a go at some of these bigger areas, so I'm not spending a ton of time just trying to fill it with marker. Do you believe I hear Indy's favorite person is coming around the bend? Cleaning it, what turns you off? Yeah, dude, like that's me with pens half the time. I went to get the inks done on that werewolf piece I was working on yesterday, and the repeatograph had, like, it turned out it had no ink in it. I thought maybe it had gotten dried out and like gunked up, and I was gonna have to go through the process trying to clean it all out again. Thankfully, it wasn't enough ink in it, and just took a refill and started working. But things are always a pain to clean out and deal with the mess. Waiting for it to soak in the solution so that it gets clean enough. Now, James, Indy's favorite, least favorite, I don't know. He just likes to give her hell. She always gets freaked out because he just goes bonkers. All right, so I'm totally gonna pull out my secret weapons here. Do a little masking so I can get a straight edge. If you're interested in doing any kind of work with ink and you don't follow Sandra Hope on social media, I highly recommend it. She had this awesome little thing she was doing with a Q-tip and some tape and a Post-it note, and it was just mind-boggling how cool it looked with just, the most basic rudimentary of tools, essentially. Cheater. I know. I was, taking cues from all the folks you were talking about last night. Apparently the wind is picking up outside. Alright, so I got like maybe another 4 minutes I'm going to spend on this thing. So, have a chance if you've got questions, comments, any of that good stuff, throw it in there. Tina sent an attachment on Facebook. I'm afraid to open it because I'm afraid it might be some more trailer park taming. That was pretty hilarious when Rodney got his t-shirt last night. Oh no, now I'm afraid when my birthday rolls around what might show up in an Amazon package. Alright, start laying in some grays on Vader here to build that up, and the next few minutes I got left here. Nuts, lots and lots of nuts. That could be. See what happens. There we go, James with the That's What She Said. All right. Yeah, at least I got some base coats down on everything. So come back tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Join Rodney Fike and I for some Friday night draw. Draw those Tom and Jerry sketches. Maybe not quite the way Andre described them. And then I'll dive back into this and see where I get with it. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope everybody has a great Friday and a great rest of the weekend, and hopefully we'll catch you tonight. So thanks everybody again, and we'll catch you on the next one.